first 15 minutes, half an hour to an hour can just be consolidation periods that are very nasty to trade. You must have the patience to stay out, wait, and then have the opportunity to get yourself into some good trades where you can actually control your risk versus reward. Hello everybody, my name is Thor Young. I'm a moderator at Bear Bull Traders, and I'd like to do a recap for you today. In today's recap, I'm going to be highlighting a specific concept, which is not rushing into your trades. A lot of us have a real problem, and I'm putting myself in this category, of just being too darn aggressive when it comes to trading. Not being able to just sit back, relax, and wait for the setup to come in. Rather, you're constantly forcing trades or trying to get in, really trying to press, trying to really make something happen. And that can have its advantages at time. On momentum days, for instance, that can almost be a trait. But on days like today, when the market is super choppy and has a lot of trouble, these are the kind of days where that kind of style can really get you chopped up. So before I get on to the trade, I want to go ahead and ask you if you don't mind to throw me a little thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell. So on to the trade. So the first thing I'm showing you is actually my SPY chart. I did take a couple trades on the SPY. However, I'm not highlighting this for the trades themselves. I actually lost an R in the beginning dealing with the chop. Looked like it was going to hold the top of this range, and it squeezed right through it, knocked me out with some other people, and then went down. Not very nice. I did get short on it. Got a couple partials on it though, got my money back plus an R. Life is good. Now, what you can see here though by looking at the chart is one sad but simple truth, which is the SPY's gone nowhere, right? Look, I mean, our opening price is right here, right? At, so we opened and we are still at the open price right now. So just a horrible, choppy day. Now, we recognize this was going to be a choppy day because the Camarilla pivots were calling for a choppy day. Also, because of the big running day yesterday, we were expecting a choppy day. And if you were a member of BBT in our chat room, one of the things you heard a whole lot was, be careful today. It's going to be a choppy day. So rather than get overly into the chop, I decided to wait a little bit. Now, I had the privilege of speaking with Mr. Ed Martin over the past weekend during a BBT meetup, and have been following him a lot more closely lately. If you guys haven't had an opportunity to see some of the stuff by Average Joe Trading, most of you know now that Average Joe, Ed, has become a part of BBT and the BBT family, including his room has merged into ours. So there's a new and total different kind of feel and style that you weren't getting at BBT that you're getting now. And I have to admit, I've really been enjoying it. He has a much more laid back style, and that style kind of predicates, hey, if you miss the big move, if something takes off, don't stress, don't have to get out. There will be another move later, right? You will have another opportunity later. Have the patience to wait for the right opportunity so that you can make some money. So I decided to heed that. I didn't get a lot of good trades in the morning, couple break evens, down as you can see on SPY, kind of recovered an R, and I wasn't doing really great until this afternoon. I decided to stop trading in the middle of the day because I just wasn't getting a lot going. Like I said, I was up maybe a couple of R. This is one I tried from earlier today where I took off at break even on Roku, hoping it was going to break out, but it stalled. And now look here, Roku went up, a lot of volume came in up near this 260.10 area, which I was reading that as a significant area since you're getting just above S3 on the daily, but you're also kind of getting near this gap area that had happened in a previous day. So once it started to throw volume and I saw the level 2 flip and the bid started really loading up to the downside, I went ahead and shorted Roku using high of day, and I got a beautiful move on Roku here. So I'm already find myself up a few R in Roku right now, which is just fantastic. And then I did the same thing basically on Neo. Neo I tried a little bit earlier, and I took a 1R stop on it, but then later again it pushed up, it started to stall. I saw the level 2 loading to the downside, and I saw the level 2 to the top side starting to break down. Orders, especially at like 35.50 and 36, were decrementing. Right, so I went ahead and got short again, and then again I had to wait a little bit for 2 to 1 because I used, you know, 30. I think I used 35.31 is my stop, so 2 to 1 was right here, and then I took some more off at the next level. So I now find myself in this great day, right? I went from basically a 1.5 hour kind of 2 hour day to now being up a solid 5 or 6 hour, right, which is over my goal. So I just wanted to point this out for everybody today because I want you to really chime into that. Trading is an all-day event, and not all the big moves happen during the momentum periods at the beginning of the day. Actually, in choppier days, it's quite the opposite. The first 15 minutes, half an hour to an hour can just be consolidation periods that are very nasty to trade. You must have the patience to stay out, wait, and then have the opportunity to get yourself into some good trades where you can actually control your risk versus reward. So I hope this has been a good recap for everybody. Appreciate everyone coming by. Good being back after being in Vancouver. If you guys didn't have the opportunity, check out the video. All of the moderators got together and had a little bit of a chat talking about BBT past and future. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully you'll check that out too. Otherwise, I hope everyone had a great trading day and keep it green. Thanks. Bye.